The Weeping Woman. During the Civil War, it settled in Villa de las Palmas or Purificación, a general command where people from around the country were concentrated. One of his masters and the reputable conduct found in war a fun adventure to vent his tragic past of assault and murder, he settled with his wife in this town, which soon left to continue fighting. His distressed and abandoned wife turned to dressmaking in order not to starve while her husband returned and ended the war. As time passed, people circulated the news about the death of the captain, and the poor lady kept mourning until she submitted a soldier who was part of the battalion of recruits came from the capital to the south, but for special circumstances should take a few weeks in that town. The widow believed the claims about the death of her husband she thought had found in that new love an encouragement to her sentence, and she accepted the young man and intimated with him. The days went fast, and the crazy passion of seamstress was again savoring the abandonment, loneliness, poverty, and submerging in tears by the absence of her lover. This adventure left indelible footprints in her troubled woman because a few days she felt throbbing in her womb the fruit of their love. Time passed without news of her lover. The longing was becoming tender to ensure that the 9 months of gestation were met. A battalion of soldiers returning from the south of the same day as the seamstress gave birth to a skinny, pale child, that silent and poor Catrice rejoiced with baby crying. The evening of that same day came running home a neighbor friend to tell the seamstress her husband, the captain, had not died, because without equivocation she had seen him among the troops which were arriving at camp. In that importunate moment, this news was to fill, not because of the case that a few hours earlier she had supported, such as physical exhaustion. Thousands of thoughts flowed to her fevered mind. She got up from her bed, and frayed robe on her shoulders. She took a newborn baby, well sheltered, grabbed him tightly against her chest, closed the door, and left the hunt. Running fast, she walked down the dark path lined with shrubs and protected by the black fog of the night. Heavy drops of rain began to fall, still running. The clouds were denser, the sun unleashed more fury. The flashes of lightning lit up the road. The nature shook with throes of death. Lunatic cried. Streams grew up, overflowed after the village found the first stream, but the woman could not swim. She entered the mighty stream and rolled quickly. The waters roared, in his resounding roar seemed to perceive the lamenting of a woman. Tradition says that the weeping woman appears to them, to unfaithful men, the wicked, the drunks, the players, and finally every being that walks plotting evil. The appearances are very fine in lonely places from 8 in the evening until 5 in the morning. Her favorite sights are the streams, lakes, and deep pools, where the lapping and the plaintive moans are heard.